Emergency episode. Zach Gelof will have surgery on his wrist tomorrow. Is there a reason to be concerned? In an emergency episode of Locked On A's.
You are Locked On A's, your daily podcast on the Athletics, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
I wanted to jump on here real quick. Martin Gallegos just reported that Zach Gelof is to have surgery on his wrist tomorrow. A fractured wrist is what he reported. There's no timeline for how long he is expected to be out, but I'm assuming if it's a fractured wrist, he has to have surgery. Geez, guys, I am thinking minimum till we won't probably see him till June with rehab, getting the surgery, etc. Mid-May, maybe, but no, I'm thinking June, beginning of June, easy. What does this mean? Do we have reason to be concerned? No. Let me tell you why. This is exactly why we signed a veteran like Luis Urias, who has put together a very good spring. 19 games, 42 at-bats, 14 hits, 4 runs scored, 5 doubles, a home run. He struck out 9 times. He's batting .333. Urias is good. Urias is very, very, very good. What is disappointing is Gelof coming off such a disappointing 2024, has had a solid spring. 38 at-bats, 11 hits. He's hitting .297. Strikeouts are still high, 16 strikeouts. Expect Max Muncy to take the role of Schumann. So basically what we're looking at, if you were to go on the depth as far as infield, you got Soderstrom at first, you had Gelof at second, you had Jacob Wilson at short, and you had Urshela at third, right? Your first 2 infielders in that situation would have been Urias and Schumann to fill in at either third, shortstop, or second, right? Now, since Gelof's out, expect Urias to start at second. And what happens now, instead of Urias and Schumann being the 2 guys to fill in all those positions, it's going to be Muncy and Schumann to fill in all those 3 positions. And Muncy has had an absolute incredible spring after such a slow start. Muncy has played in 21 games, 34 at-bats, 10 hits, 8 runs, a double, a home run. He's hitting .294, but he's been on fire since March 2nd, I believe, hitting well over .350. I want to say something like .360 since March 2nd. Remember, he got off to an extremely, extremely slow start. So no, nothing to worry about. Very excited for Muncy on the opening day roster. Now, no official announcement has been made with regard to that, but I'm having a hard time imagining that it won't be Max Muncy to take the spot of Gelof. And again, once again, this is your infield. Soderstrom. Gelof, originally it was Gelof, Jacob Wilson, and Urshela. You had Schumann and Urias filling in at third base, shortstop, and second base. Since Gelof is now out, you're going to have Urias starting at second, and Schumann and Muncy will be filling in at third, short, and second. And they have both played that position in all of spring training. So I'm not worried about it one bit. I want to see Gelof come back, but hitting-wise, believe it or not, I think we're going to get a little bit of an upgrade. Fielding-wise, it's a downgrade. I mean, Gelof is underrated defensively and arguably our best defensive player out of all our starters. But he's going to have his surgery tomorrow. I'm thinking June. Nothing to worry about. We're good. We're still winning the AL West. All good. Opening day Thursday. No worries. Just wanted to come on here and give you a quick update. Hey, can of corn, guys. can of corn.